Hi folks, welcome to Cole's Vaping Reviews once again. Welcome to the video. Today we'll be reviewing the eCom Mega sent on to me by joyetech.co.uk. Thanks again Joyetech for sending this out to me for review. We'll go down and have a look at it close up and stuff and what you get in the package. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about how much it costs, etc., where you can buy it from. And now, Joyetech currently have a 20% off until the 31st of December across their website. It's currently priced up at $43.99 for the kit, and it's a great kit. And in the kit, you can you choose which colour, whether you want black or a brushed stainless finish. And looking at the website, you can have it comes with a 10ml of Joyetech e-liquid, and also a mains USB adapter. That's the liquid I had with mine, which is a blueberry e-liquid, and that's the adapter it comes with. You can choose EU or UK. Obviously this comes separately because it won't, UK plugs don't fit into these boxes. Now, I've got it here in my hand, and it's a variable voltage device. This is the black finish I got sent on to me. We'll have a few vapes on it, and then we'll go down for close-ups and show you everything that you get in the package. This is the blueberry. I've got this actual liquid in here. This is a medium strength. I'm not sure what the PG-VG ratios are on Joyetech's e-liquid, but they are very flavoursome. Now I've got this currently set at 4.4 volts. As you can see, stacks of vapour. The flavour from these atomizers is very, very good. I'll tell you more about the device when we go on close-ups, but effectively what you've got is, without going on close-ups, is you've got a battery in the kit and a Delta 16, what they call a Delta 16 tank, and that screws onto the battery. It uses proprietary coil heads, which are the 1.6 ohm heads. Now the heads on it are called the C3 dual coil heads, of which you get two in. You get one in the tank, or pre-installed, and you also get one in the box. We'll show you the box contents when we go up close. The kit comprises of one battery, one Delta 16 tank, two C3 dual coil atomizer heads, one mouthpiece for the Delta, which is separate in the box in a plastic bag, one USB lead, one USB mains adapter, which is the Joyetech one I showed you, one instruction manual, and 10ml of e-liquid of the flavour of your choice. Now, it currently, obviously, at the discounted price of $43.99, it's a bit of a steal, really, what you get in the box. And it's with Joyetech stuff, it's always really, really good quality, and the customer service is second to none. As I bought an e-grip not so long ago, and the customer service from that product I received, because it needed to go back, was excellent. So I must thank Joyetech for having very good customer service. Now, what we'll do is I'll have one last vape on this, and then we'll go down for close-ups of the device, etc. And we'll see you down at the table then. Alright guys, here we are down at the table. Now this is what you get in the package. There's your charger, there's your liquid, and then there's your kit. Now obviously I've got the device out, so we'll just go through what else is in the box when you open it. So obviously charger, self-explanatory. It's just a 3-pin Joyetech branded charger with an LED on the front. There's your USB, and then your 3-pin UK adapter. So we'll put that to one side because we don't need to show that in its full glory. That's your e-liquid that you get. This is the blueberry 10ml. and it's really nice liquid actually. It's a bit high on the PG for me, but really nice flavour. And all the bottles that it comes with are sealed with a they've got an internal breakage seal, and all the chip compliant marks and everything is on there. So that's that. And so now we'll get on to the eCom. Now the eCom is a stainless steel or black finish variable voltage device. Joyetech marketed it as a 5.5 volt or a 20 watt device, and as you can see the packaging is really nice from Joyetech. That's the package contents there if you need to pause the video. And then Joyetech on the other side, so you know that's the colour that this one is, black. So as you can see, the packaging is really good, Apple-esque I call it. It's like Apple type packaging. Now you lift the box, and then what you've got is a pull out. In there would be, just take the battery that way around, that would sit there like that, and then you pull that off. Oops, not my camera. You get your instruction manual. In this plastic bag is your drip tip, which you've just seen on the device, and then that's your instruction manual. Quite a few languages. There's about 3 or 4 pages, probably 5 pages of. There's 3 or 4 pages of English, and tells you how to fill the delta, etc. The sizings of the battery, and all of it in full. Now the sizings of this are, in total, it's quite a long device, including the battery and the delta. It's together equates to 100 and, what is it, 80? It's 210 millimeters long. So including the drip tip, that is. So it's a really long device. The battery is 130 millimeters, and the delta tank itself, with including the drip tip, is 80 millimeters. So you know it is a long device. It might be a bit too long for some people, but I don't find it. I haven't found any problems with it. Obviously, it's not because it's so long. It's not very pocketable. That's the only thing. That's the spare C3 atomizer that you get with it, and the other one's obviously installed. And then also in this box you get the USB charger in the box. I'll just take that out, because also in here is a 510 adapter for your clear atomizers to give you ego cone threading, so you can attach your kangaroo rods, etc. That screws onto the battery, and then that's where you put your clear atomizers. Now it looks like gold plated pins top and bottom there. It is really, I've had a couple of these adapters before and they've been really light, and this one feels quite heavy and made of good quality material by the feel of it. But also in there is your, if I can get it out, USB cable, quite a hefty thick one, quite nice quality again. And then in here also is your warranty card. Now they provide a 60-day warranty on the battery and atomizer itself. The UK wall charger gets a 12-month warranty, and there's your scratch and check label when it comes into focus. Focus, damn you. There you go. So that's all you get in the packaging. So we'll just package this back up, put it to one side. I'll need the adapter. So what we've got here, we'll take this out, put that to one side. Now we'll start at the top. We'll unscrew this. It does come already screwed onto the device. We'll go to the tank after. So we'll start with the battery. Now it's a 5-click on, 5-click off. That's your 5 buttons. Hard to show on black, but because it's a black button. But it's flashing at the moment because there's nothing attached. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 clicks. That's off now. As you can see, when I press it, nothing's happening. There's your. Let me just get the focus correct because I've got manual focus on. There's your battery. Let's turn it round. eCom Mega 20 watt. Should be able to get a bit more focusing on that. There you go. And it's variable voltage from 3.3 up to 5.5 volts. Now, in between these marks here, you can use the battery in between the marks, so you haven't got to be on them marks for the battery to be usable. There is some batteries that you can't, that you have to be on the marks. There's the mark on the twist at the bottom, so you just twist it round like that. But there's some batteries on the market that you can't use, but it won't work if it marks in between like that. So that's 3.8 volts and that's 4.4 volts, so that would be roughly probably about 4.1 volts there. So it's a bit of guesswork in between, but it does work in between, so you can tailor it the vape to your personal preference. So, and it's a satisfying click on each of the marks. As you can see, the writing there, eCom Mega 20 watt, and then you've got Joyetech on the other side, and then you've also got a Joyetech logo there. And at the top, we've got 4 airflow slots, CE markings on the top, and you've got a fixed, which looks like another gold-plated 510 in there. That's fixed. Now, if you wanted to use a EVOD or something like that, clearomizer, which has ego cone threading, you screw that on to the device. And then I haven't got any, to be honest, because I don't use them anymore. And then you'd screw your clearomizer onto there, and obviously you'd have this bit of knurling here showing when you've screwed your atomizer on. But that's how that would work. But that comes supplied in the box. And all these parts I'm showing you, you can buy them separately if any of them get damaged or for whatever reason you need another one. Now, top of the battery supports the micro USB, your 5 button like I said, and then you've got a tiny LED there. So if I turn it on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's on now. That's your LED, your blue LED. Now that is it's a battery indicator for how much power is left in the battery. Now I'll have to revert to the instruction manual for this, because it's what happens is, I'll screw the delta back on, so I've got something on firing. When you fire it, you get a blue light. It's working now. And then you take your finger off it, and then that blue light indicates there what kind of charge is in the battery. Because it stayed solid and went off, that means it's got more than 60% life left in the battery. The lower the battery level goes below 60% and then below 30, the faster that will start flashing this light here. I'll show you again. That light here will start flashing and not be solid and then go off like that. If it's solid like that and goes off, it's 60% or more. If it starts flashing, it means it's below 60, and the faster it flashes is the lower the battery level is. So obviously if you see it flashing fast, then you really need to charge the battery via the micro USB, which is there. So that's the battery side of it. Now let me just get some, because I've got juice in there in this, and I need to just make sure it doesn't go everywhere. So that is the Delta 16 tank. There's the Delta 16 on the bottom and Joyetech on the other side. Lovely sleek tank. 510, stainless steel 510 that is. It's not brass or anything. Insulator in there. And it's a fill up and go tank. You know, each one of them you can just take the bottom off, fill it up and go. One air hole there, which they look to me around about 1.2mm air holes. And you've got one on the other side as well. It's a good draw on this. It's not too loose and it's not too tight. It's just about right for me. Big drip tip, but you can put other drip tips on. Let me just show you. I've just got a K-Fun style drip tip here. That's it on there. Some of them fit. Some of the fit is a little bit loose on some of them. Let me just show you another one I've got. Got a glass one here. That's how it looks with the. Obviously it's black, so you'd want something a little bit better than that. I like the drip tip it comes with, to be honest. It's a double O-ring drip tip. Slots right in there. So I'll turn it upside down and then we unscrew from this part and we just unscrew that base, then it comes apart. Now you'd fill this up. It's got a little chimney section here in the middle with your hole for where the vapor gets drawn up through. You don't put your e-liquid down that centre hole. You fill it up down the sides of this, down the sides there. So I just sort of run it down the side of the inside of the Delta of the cleanomizer. There's not a lot of room there, but the bottles, if you use the bottle that comes with the Joyetech ones, them little needle tops, they work okay. And it's a glass tank with 3 viewing windows. 1, 2, 3. And this is Pyrex glass here, so all your juice crackers will go in here fine. And this is your coil. Now the coils are dual coil. It's not going to show up here because it's a little bit gunked up in there, but they are dual coil atomizers and they sit one above each other horizontally, not on a cross. Now let me just take the coil out. I'll show you the juice wicking holes. Now you've got one slot, one hole, one slot, one hole. So you've got 2 large slots and 2 holes for the juice to wick through there, and it wicks fine. It wicks really fine. It's good flavour as well from them. They are a silica in build in there. It's not cotton or anything, but it's been working fine for me. And then all you do is, once you've filled it up, you screw that back on until it goes tight, and then that's it. And then what we do is we attach the Delta to this device, and then that's how it looks. Let me just turn autofocus back on. That's how it looks when it's all put together. So a great bit of kit. Really nice kit. Like I say, it might be a bit long for some people because it is long. You know, when you're talking with the drip tip, it's nearly 200mm long. It is a long device. It's a 1600 mAh battery in here, so it's going to last. With these kind of heads, it's going to last a day. I've had a day out of this, no problem. And that's the close-ups, guys. So there you go. So we'll go back up to the top now. I'll have a vape on it, rate it, and I'll see you back up at the top. There you go, guys. That was the close-ups. Welcome back, anyway. So, like you say, I mean, it is long for the device. It is, but the quality of the battery is really good. The quality of the Delta tank is really good as well. The vapor and flavour I'm getting from it and it does keep up. It keeps up very, very well. I've had no issues with this at all. There you go. I'm just going to show you this now while it's doing it. I didn't quite wasn't able to show you on the close-ups, but I'm just going to press it now. You see the light coming on. Now it's telling me the battery's below 60% now, because it's going to flash instead of being solid and go off. Oh, it's gone solid and go. It must be on the borderline. It's just been flashing. There you go. Look, it's flashing now. I'll show you. Right, I've let go of the fire button now, so it's flashing slow. Two slow flashes there. That's telling me it's below 60%, but not below 30. So the quicker that flashes, the lower the battery is. So I just thought I'd show you that whilst it was doing it. So that's the end of the review, guys. Thanks to joyetech.co.uk for sending this out to me for a review. Brilliant for supporting my channel. If you want to contact me, leave any comments. You can do so on the YouTube, underneath the video on YouTube, or you can contact me via the AAEC forum, which I'm affiliated to, and my avatar is Richo71. The video does get posted there as well for all the forum members to view and to comment on. And I've got my Facebook, Twitter account links on YouTube as well. So once again, thanks to Joyetech, and thanks all for watching, and I'll see you in the next review. Thanks, guys.